see if this works.
Oh, looks like it's working.
Okay, and we're back.
Looks like it's working.
Okay, we're
Well,
back.
there's a gray screen right now.
Wait, there it is. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Looks like it got it. Oh, let me fix that real fast.
The echoes. Oh.
That should fix it. Is that better?
Can you guys hear Yuchin and me properly? Are there still echoes?
Hello, hello?
Great, great. Here we go.
Nope. Oh, damn. Maybe I need to,
Okay, looks like we're good to go. Can,
Oh, looks like he was having some issues himself. Okay. Alright.
just message them.
Sorry about the delay, guys. Had to fix some streaming things here, but we are all good again, and we are ready to go. Well, we are 1 minute in already, and some important things to note. Every single member in this game has opted to take the warding trinket here.
That's interesting, yeah.
Every single one.
Usually I see junglers and supports take the red one, the vision.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I mean, I can understand Lee Sin wanting the extra ward, but I could see a Jarvan or a Sona. Another important thing to note is only TCG is going with the double relic shield, which is considered extremely strong right now. And on the other hand, we have Jarvan with the relic shield.
What is Jarvan doing with the relic shield?
I'm not sure.
Is he planning to duo lane with Jax? Maybe they're trying to force a 2v1, but they're not in the right position, so I don't know.
Perhaps he's going for a clear of his jungle, then going to top lane.
Right.
Did you let them know that they can go?
Yes, I told Hayes lol. Let me tell the other players. Let me tell Reed. Maybe that will help things. I think he knows though. I mean, he knows because he's watching the stream right now. I mean, Reed, could you message the other players and let them know that we can go, or?
Says we are just 3 minutes behind the unpause, apparently.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
Oh, that's a good point. We do still have the delay. All right. Well, let's take a look at other things while we're here. Another important thing to notice here is that we have Nasus. He's going to the utility tree, as he does have that biscuit. So you can definitely tell he's going for the long haul here, and he just wants to farm up, sustain as long as he can, and just farm that Q up.
Yeah. Here we go. It's unpaused.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was such a interesting start.
So we're starting the game here, and we have TCG just sitting in their brush here just to be safe, while we have a football line defense from XKP just watching all entrances, making sure their buffs will be safe. Looks like we'll have a safe, no fight start.
Right. I think I need to. How do you change it to smooth padding?
You just use the 1 through 5 and the Q through T to pick champions.
Oh, okay. Is there a way to just to pan more smoothly, or is there not?
I believe someone said if you click the inner mouse button. Yeah, if you click the middle mouse button.
Ah, I see. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we have both teams starting at their red buffs here.
Jax is going top. Yeah, so that Targon start on the jungler, I don't know what that's about. Maybe you could.
I'm honestly not sure. I've played a few matches as jungle in the the new patch, but I've not needed to take a relic shield before. I can understand wanting to get more income, but I can't see the benefits of getting this over, say, a machete or a Doran's item.
Right. I mean, as I see it, it only helps the... Wow, okay.
Starting off, we already have some fighting in the mid lane.
Oriana's being a bully.
Yeah, Syndra's forced to back off a little bit early, and this is completely opposite of what I expected the lane to go, actually. I expected to see Syndra the one to be bullying.
Oh, it comes the Jarvan gang. Both ignites used.
Oh, there's a good flash from Oriana. She runs away. They're not going to catch her, but that was a good fight from the XKP, forcing Oriana to use Ignite and Flash, and losing only their Ignite.
Right. Messenger has some lane pressure relieved. Go back. Now let me just change these champions.
TCG might not be done as Lee Sin's coming around the side. Can he hit the Q? Oh, he's off the ward jump.
Oh, is he gonna
Hits
go back?
the Q.
He goes back!
He's going for it, but he dies. That was a great play by the Syndra. Managed to kite back far enough for the tower to get that last hit on him.
It's a bit too deep for Lee Sin. I don't think that was...
He really wanted it. I gotta give him ball points for that. So.
Yeah, he really did want it.
Might I say this is a very ballsy mid lane we have here. Got both Syndra and Oriana. Alright, well, looks like we have Lee Sin as he dies, gets the early Spirit Stone. But we have Syndra with the double buff. Oh, so Lee Sin's coming back. He flashes, gets he connects the Q and follows the Resonating Strike and gets those double buffs back. Man, I don't know who came out on top for this. Alright, so far we have a slight CS lead going to everyone on TCG. Very slight.
Very slight. Bot lane's pretty even, actually.
Yeah, looks like the Dr. Cox Greymine is trading pretty well down here. As you can see, Lucian is pretty low on mana and pretty low on health, so... They both have pretty poke-heavy teams, so... Yeah. Lucian with that piercing light, and Varus with that piercing arrow. Both piercing. We have Jarvan waiting in the top lane.
Oh.
Also looking for a gank on this Nasus.
Comes Irise.
Doesn't see anything, he's gonna back off. At least in. Jax doesn't know he's there. Oh, and he misses the Q. Here comes a counter strike. He's trying to run away. Wither's just slowing him down though. The Ghost is gonna let him get away though. Q does not connect. Oh, meanwhile on the bot lane, TCG. Calvini on the Zyra managed to pick up a kill on the Sona. I didn't quite catch that. The rewind for that.
Let me just rewind this.
Oh, looks like Sona just got caught, and I'm surprised she didn't try to use any of her summoner spells to try to escape that. Both her exhaust and her flash are both up right now. Regardless, that was an excellent catch by the Zyra, and great follow-up from Lucian. Alright. So we got some more action in the mid lane. Lee Sin coming in. From the Wraiths, he connects the Q, and he just picks up another kill, and transfers this one over to Oriana, though. So far, TCG playing extremely well from the jungle. While giving up that first blood, he's definitely made up by giving 2 more back to the mid lane, so...
Yeah. See, the mid lane farm is not going too well for XKP either. 20 to 40.
Yeah, this Oriana is definitely bullying a lot, and it's easily winning this lane for Oriana, which is not something Syndra wants. She really wants to get that early lead and have that that burst so she can just instantly kill anybody.
Yep. The bot lane seems to be doing well though. The Varus is keeping up.
Yeah. Although you can start to see the minor effects of having the double relic shield down there.
Right. Oh, it's teleport bot lane.
Teleport bot lane. Zyra goes
Nasus.
for the flash. Varus has to flash away. Sona's trying to run. She has to flash as well. They both look like they're gonna get away from this. No,
Nasus
Nasus
just
wants,
diving. Okay.
he really wants this. Sona's using
So much
exhaust
tower
on him.
damage. Are they gonna chase it? He's on 130 HP.
Varus does not have enough mana right now to get that kill, but here comes
comes
Syndra. Ignite goes out on the Nasus. That looks like it's gonna kill him. And kill goes on to it's Orion coming with the shockwave. Lucian and Zyra coming up to Syndra using her ultimate, but not enough damage right now.
Oh, here comes the Lucian ult.
XKP definitely had a great positional advantage there, but they couldn't kill Nasus fast enough, and Lucian, Zyra, and Oriana, they just came and just turned it around. But XKP, they're gonna make some good use out of this, as they have Jax and Jarvan just pushing this top lane down, as Lee Sin is too low to try and stop that. They might get this.
Yeah, they probably will get that.
So it looks like overall it'll be a 2-for-1 in favor of TCG, but they will have a tower advantage over to XKP. So I'd say that should be a small advantage over to XKP. Playing some good position. Oh,
Lucian
very
gets caught on the tower. Takes tower damage.
Zyra has to hold the Stranglethorns.
And apparently no kills. Okay.
Yeah, that was an excellent Zyra ult to keep Varus away from him.
Yeah, I think he was snared on the ult as well, so...
Yeah, that was
anywhere.
an excellent ult from Varus, and
Oh, so just
you have to, yeah, just like some more poking back and forth in this mid lane.
Right.
We have Orion with the early chalice. Lee Sin coming around the jungle looking to... Oh, he misses the Q though. Orion coming on the side though. This could be bad for Syndra. She manages to get away, but loses half her health for that.
So Nessus is freezing his lane on his side of the map, so Jax really can't farm. Oh wow, but Sona got caught.
Yeah, I don't see some... Oh, the exhaust goes on to Sona. Lucian uses the piercing light. Jarvan EQs. He misses both of them. Lee Sin's coming around from the side. They need to back out of this. Oriana using the shockwave. The culling. Oriana killing spree on her right now. TCG is just rotating this excellently.
Yeah.
Jax has come mid lane to try and push to make up for it, but they're just not fast enough. Oh, they're initiating on this Lee Sin.
Oh, so close.
Oh man, the unleashed power just barely not enough to get that Lee Sin.
Oh, but Varus is... Oh wow, he just got bursted down. Snared.
TCG is taking commanding lead over this game now. Looks like that CSing and in lane and that early advantage are really paying off for TCG right now. As you can see, a lot of these kills XKP is going for is just barely not enough.
Yeah, that dive onto Lee Sin, that was so close. Oh.
Lucian and Zyra take the bot lane tower, using the tower lead and extending the gold lead to 4. Oriana just
bursted down Syndra. Well, I mean, tickled her off, I guess. Just auto-attacked.
Yeah, we got Jarvan just hanging out in the top lane, but he's not doing much here. Nasus is very content and just staying back and farming that Q up as much as he can and showing up 10 minutes later.
Yep. I'm not sure taking the top tower early was a good choice, though. Because Nasus can just reach his lane, and Jax can't farm, he has to go make plays in somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Okay.
Jax just jumped onto the... Oh, okay, nothing happens.
So we got some interesting choices coming out here. 11 minutes in, we have a Trinity Force coming out already on the Lucian, which is pretty fast. Yeah. And we have Varus instead opting for the BF, looking to build a Bloodthirster. Varus, being a caster AD carry, would benefit from a Bloodthirster, but it appears that XKP has a much more poke-centered team, which they're gonna focus on this casting, piercing arrow, and these Syndra balls. But TCG is just not giving them any breathing room. They're going for the dragon right now.
Yep, it's warded, but I see it.
Yeah, XKP not want to give it silently. Stranglethorns go out.
Jarvan gets out though. Narcissus teleported. He's coming. Gets stunned by Syndra.
Oh, excellent
wow.
miracle under tower. Cataclysm comes out. Nasus has to blow his ultimate, but he's trapped in the Cataclysm. Sona's not going to get out of that. Double kill for Syndra. Shockwave gets Jarvan back in. Vare is trying to kite as best as he can. Syndra's out of mana. She cannot do any more. She gets caught by the grasping roots. Oh! Ardent Blaze barely getting that Syndra max range. Vare's trying to defend this tower, but at this health there's nothing he can do right now.
A little low.
He needs to back off. He doesn't have boots yet. So an excellent fight playing out into TCG's favor here, despite some excellent ults from XKP.
Yeah, Jax was in that fight. That was
Yeah.
I think if Jax was there, they could have made a. I mean, they could have made it turn. They could have turned it around because TCG was all very low.
Yeah, I would have liked to see either Jax run down and try and clean up these 3 kills. As you can see, Lucian, Zyra, Orianna, very low. Or at least, you know, put some damage on that second tier tower. He just took his time freezing that lane there. But that was some excellent foresight there by by TCG rather, by using that 4v5 advantage with that teleport. And although they got caught in a very bad position, they did manage to win that fight because of that enormous advantage. Orianna really wants the Syndra right now. Sending that command to...
Yeah, they... Oh my
Oh,
God,
Shockwave goes out on Syndra. And the... Oh... Unleashed power goes out onto Orianna, but it's just not enough damage. Syndra just gets melted. Lee Sin comes in from behind. Dragon kicks the Sona back, giving Orianna double kill. And Lee Sin's gonna get out just fine. His power is gonna go down low. XKP needs to just drop his power and back off.
Comes Barrett on the side. Oh, no one can follow up. Nasus still top by himself. Yeah, Lee Sin dived just right through the tower and didn't get killed. Just escaped as well.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a Jarvan Cataclysm. I mean, I understand Lee Sin's a very mobile champion, but after he uses that Q, after he uses that W, you could definitely just trap him in that tower and punish him for making such a risky dive. Alright, well, we have top laners who are both very farm dependent. Definitely going to Nasus' favor right now, as he's got a 30 CS lead right now, and that's pretty phenomenal right now.
Yeah, mid lane as well. Orianna's pretty far ahead. If we look at the gold numbers. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Someone's got caught by Syndra. Sorry.
Zyra really wants this. Stranglethorn. Sona has to use a crescendo to get away from that. She's gonna get away though.
Oh, here comes
So we have
Orianna
the portal controller. Syndra really going hard right now. Probably a little too much. Probably a bad position to be trying to do that. He's killed immediately by the Lee Sin. He's going for this Sona. Jarvan hitting the excellent EQ. Hits a Cataclysm to save her Sona mid-kick.
Yeah, mid-kick.
Nasus going on to Jack's top lane. Counter-strike going out. Oh, we can't get away.
Nasus is too big. Oh dear.
Season's starting to get pretty strong.
So if you look at the gold stats, it's mainly on the supports. Well, okay, the ADC supports in mid lane. But you can see the supports have a huge gold difference.
Yeah.
I like to say this due to targets.
Oh, Bear is hitting an ultimate onto Zyra, and Jarvan coming around from the side. This is just well executed. This Bears is hitting some great ultimates.
Yeah, that was a good catch. Oh, Syndra, just one shots to Sona.
Yeah, this Orianna is getting massive right now with that 803. Holding a solid, like, almost 3,000 gold advantage over Syndra. This is not a good place for XKP to be at right now. But I mean...
They're trying to get a dragon.
They're gonna get it. Nice. seeing that Nasus was top lane, they decided to take advantage of that, and well played.
This teleport was up. They decided to not go for it.
Alright, so we have about a 6k gold lead going over to TCG. While that is big, it's not the end of the world yet. Unleashed power going over to Orianna.
Wow.
Ignite.
That damage.
Ignite going on both mid laners. Lee Sin coming from the side. Hits. Oh, excellent flash Q. Driving each Qs, but I don't think he's going to get away from this. Another Q hits. Crescendo goes out. Gives the kill to Varus. Hail of arrows. Teleported looks like it's coming down for Nasus. Stranglethorns knocking both of them up. Lucian coming from the side. Orianna is legendary right now. Colin going out, but Sona's going to be able to flash away from that. Meanwhile, Jax is still farming top.
Yeah.
Oh! Orianna
Wow.
using the command shockwave and feeding that kill to Lucian. What do you think of this TCG team right now?
They've made better rotations in the mid game.
Jarvan
They're
missed
so far ahead now.
They are. They've managed to get about a 9,000 gold lead right now, and hold a three tower advantage. And I don't know what XKP can really do to get back into this.
Yeah, despite having dragon, it's not enough. There's Nessus there. If they can pick him off, maybe that would be a start. There's Jarvan.
They're gonna try that Jarvan with EQ. Syndra's gonna hit the stun.
Oh.
Jack comes from the side. Cataclysm going out.
Cataclysm.
Unleashed power is gonna pick up a kill for Syndra.
Okay, so Nessus only built armor right now, so Syndra still does quite a lot of damage.
Jack's going onto this Orianna, but under this tower maybe not the best idea. We do have TCG pretty spread out right now. We have Lucian in the top lane, Lee Sin in the bottom jungle, so if they wanted to, they probably could try to push this mid tower down, but they're going to opt to try and take this bottom.
They're trying to invade the red jungle. Okay, they're going for the bot tower, but someone needs to defend top. Okay, Syndra's going top. But then they have two people, TCG has two people pushing down mid. I don't know if they can afford having 4 people bot right now.
TCG is making some excellent calling decisions here. Seeing that there's 3 bottom, 1 top, they're just going to easily push down this mid inhibitor. I think they're going to get this tower.
Oh, but
Syndra trying, she
Orianna
misses it
dodges.
though. Jarvan with the home guard, still not fast enough yet. And while they do trade power for tower, I do think a base tower is a little bit more important than a other bottom tower.
Right, especially in the mid lane. Oh, it's going through the purple side.
TCG coming
Lee
in.
Sin.
Another Lee Sin,
Insect.
oh wow, but XKP turning that around beautifully, chaining their ultimates, great. Chain of Corruption, Crescendo, Cataclysm is just working excellently for this XKP team.
Lee Sin was a bit too ambitious there.
Just a little bit. He's getting pretty confident, but I don't know. I think can't count this XKP team out just yet. I mean, while they may not have the highest elo players, they have a lot of heart. Yeah, Varus taking down this mid tower, trying to desperately bring this gold lead back, and managed to reduce it down by 1 to an 8k gold lead.
Right. 7.5. Almost. Can they catch Nessus out? They're running down bot. Looks like they're just going for blue buff.
Yeah. So on these 80 carries, we have Lucian with the Triforce and the Bloodthirster, and we have Varus with the Bloodthirster Last Whisper. What do you think of this so far?
Well, Varus is going for the long poke build. Oh, they're going for the inhibitor. Okay. Well,
XKP just seeing that they're out of position, just going to go straight for this inhibitor. Jarvan just going way too deep by himself. He needs to wait for a team. Throws up the Cataclysm, but
yeah, Stranglethorn zones the whole team out.
XKP is not in position to fight that. Varus was back in the fountain, and the Coling is gonna just like Varus and Lucian flashing. He's gonna get the kill. Has to blow the barrier, but they're getting something out of this. It's a 1 for 4 for TCG, and they might like to end the game here.
I don't think they can end it. The spawn timers are still pretty low.
They are, but this TCG team is just looking extremely strong right now. This Nasus has Chain of Corruption going out,
That's.
but I don't know what he's gonna do with it.
Just wait for his teammates for that. Oh, Oriana's so low. Driving the home
Driving
guard.
those home guards. Oh, but he's not gonna be able to catch up in time. He already has that Cataclysm down.
Nasus Wither.
So that, all in all, that was an excellent play by TCG there. Seeing that the XKP team was out of position, so they just ran around straight up the mid lane and took advantage of that confusion. Another insect coming out from this Lee Sin, just making some huge plays here. Scout of the week missing Lee Sin. Scratching Roots. Unleashed Power goes on to Lucian, but he uses Barrier. Shockwave hits nobody. But Lee Sin Q is going to connect on to Syndra. Ignite goes out, and they're just getting chased down. I don't think they're going to... Jarvan, Crescendo coming out trying to save the team, but... TCG just charging down this mid lane. Q connects onto Syndra, and he's going to pick up the kill. Nasus using that Fury of the Sands, and he's just going to face tank that tower. Varus gets the shutdown onto Oriana. They try to salvage this game, but there's not enough heal onto this Varus right now. Nasus getting the shutdown onto Varus. Sona, is she going to get it?
Oh, Sona gets it.
Unfortunately, Zab's going really deep for this kill, but the bot lane is just too strong here. Lucian and Zyra coming back up, seeing if they can finish this inhibitor, as Nasus is tanking all this damage. He's got a Frozen Heart and a Spectre's Cowl right now. He's pretty big. TCG gonna wisely back off though. So Alex, at what point do you think all of this just went downhill for XKP?
Downhill?
Yeah.
It was a gradual happening, I suppose. But yeah, TCG just made some better rotations. Oriana came bot a few times. Syndra didn't realize or didn't follow.
Okay.
I think.
We have Nasus catching on Varus in the jungle. He has to roll the Chain of Corruption. Jax trying to save him with the counter strike, but Oriana's there to help him out. Exhaust goes on to Nasus. Jax, can he jump away? He jumps away, but does not manage to live. Scout of the week missing Oriana and Nasus. Double up on this Nasus is just incredibly powerful. He's just gonna tank this tower with his face. May have been a little foolish there. Has to look through the stands. EQ misses. TCG's gonna turn around on this one. Stranglethorns comes out. I don't know why XKP isn't backing him up here. Shockwave comes out onto the Varus and the Sona. Varus has to flash. The Colin comes out and just snipes the Sona down. Meanwhile, in the bottom of Lee Sin just pushing towers down. XKP is just all over the place. Where's it going on to that, Jax? Counter-strike, they're trying to take on the solution, but it manages to,
yeah, not enough damage either. That command defense just blocks half the damage from that Syndra ult.
Inhibitor came back up, buying a few more precious seconds for the XKP team, but, if a miracle happens, I don't see them getting out of it. Cataclysm onto Oriana, but, 2 vs 4 with the Sona is not gonna, I don't think he can win that. And that Q just destroying her.
Oh man, the Zhonya's.
And that's going to be a good game. First game going over to TCG to commanding performance. Wow, I am definitely impressed. Some big plays coming out. This Lucian with 10-0-6 and Hayes Law 11-1-19. That is huge right there. It is 30 out of 39 kill contribution on the mid laner.
Pardon? 39?
Yeah, he 11 and 19.
Oh
That's
right, yeah, 30
out of 39. That's huge for a mid laner, especially.
Yeah, Oriana was roaming everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the bot lane for XKP was doing very well
Yes,
until
this bot
Oriana
lane
came.
is looking extremely strong. Dr. Cox hitting some great Varus ultimates. You can see he has a lot of practice on that. And just catching a lot of the enemy team under tower. Earth East will be inviting you, by the way. Well, now that this game finally happened, I wonder if XKP is going to change their bans to perhaps get rid of some of those comfort picks for TCG.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that Oriana. She
That
was
or Yeah, that Oriana, that Lee Sin, that Lucian.
I don't know. I feel like Lee Sin was a bit too ballsy. I think if Lee Sin keeps doing that and XKP is not so far behind, they can capitalize on Lee Sin. Going so deep.
Mm-hmm.
They did that a few times.
Yeah. So what do you think the XKP needs to do to improve, whether it be picks and bans or in the game, to possibly turn this around and win the second game?
What I think, I don't know. I think the jungler needs to focus on ganking mid and top more, but their XKP's bot lane is doing work, keeping up, applying pressure. Um, yeah, if they can control Oriana a bit more, she doesn't just randomly go bot and get 2 kills. I think
Mm-hmm.
that'll be that'd be a good start. I think
Yeah.
they can't let Nasus through either. I think that's just too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was a little upset with the Jarvan here. You're picking an extremely good ganking jungler here, and wasn't quite taking advantage of that as quite as much as he could. Lee Sin was just all over the map, and Jarvan was just farming as much as he can. And if you want to farm that much, I'd like to see a different pick, like a Shyvana or a perhaps a Nocturne come out.
Right, right.
Looks like we were waiting on someone, and we are in the champ select. This time we have XKP on the blue side and TCG on the purple side. Let's see what changes in this picks and ban phase.
I think I'm still connected.
Yeah, I'm not quite getting anything either yet. Oh,
Okay, there
there's
we
a
go.
casting ban. Interesting. Still sticking with the casting ban there.
I don't know. I mean, Caston's a strong champion, but does Hazelol play that often? Let's look at his profile. Vlad Shen Trinomir. Okay, now TCG ban Nasus. There's the Ori and Lucian ban. Okay.
Alright, so we are seeing a few more bans. Sivir is still being banned out this game. I believe Sivir is Dr. Cox's favorite AD carry, along with theirs. I could be wrong here.
Yeah, Sivir is really strong right now, even off the nerf. I think they buffed the W, the bounce,
Mm-hmm.
to compensate for the Q nerf.
We might see a first pick Tryndamere here.
Tryndamere, okay, so that first ban on Tryndamere in the first game was legitimate. Here we go. Is that a jungle Tryndamere? I guess.
I'm not sure.
I mean, if he's gonna farm the whole time.
Wouldn't be a bad pick if he's just planning on farming the whole time, yeah. The issue with hyper farm junglers is that you have to have a lot of trust in your lanes. You gotta trust your lanes that they're gonna win and take care of themselves while you just farm up and get big and show up 20 minutes just massive.
Well, I think what you can do is every time you go back, buy a few wards and help wards, so you can prevent some ganks.
Yeah, Lee Sin just insta-locked again. I see how much iRise loves that champion.
He does love. I've heard stories about his Lee Sin. Very scary.
Very scary. He was pulling those insects off beautifully, just clean. So I can imagine why he loves that champion. We also have a Jinx getting picked for Noctio too, because of the Lucian ban. Another very long-range poke champion, and a lot of burst damage with that Super Mega Death Rocket.
Oh, Draven.
Interesting.
The League of Draven.
Looks like the XKP bot lane might be choosing to change their approach here and go with a very high burst damage bot lane.
Any Draven. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Oh no, it's going back to the Varus.
Any Varus. It's still high burst damage than any.
Yeah. And I mean, that's not a bad way to deal with this Jinx. You know, Jinx is very fast, but has no escape. So if you can just lock him down with Annie and Varus, I mean, it's a smart choice. TCG picking up the Gragas and the Renekton. What do you think about that?
Well, the blind picks, Gragas is very safe. Safe pick. Renekton, they're very standard good picks right now. Let's see what, Oh, Fizz. Fizz against Gragas?
Interesting pick.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick actually.
I agree. With that Playful Trickster, you can avoid a lot of Gragas' high damage.
Right.
Time it just right, you can dodge away from that last barrel or from that exploding cask, or even just a body slam. You can just negate a lot of damage before you turn it around back at him.
Right. And Fizz usually has a problem in the laning phase because he's melee, but since Gragas is as well, you know, you really can't get poked down with auto attacks that much.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna stick with the Jax here.
Okay.
And locking in the Zyra once again.
I think Renekton does have the upper hand in this matchup though. This will be interesting.
I do too. Renekton has such an easy way of harassing, just using that slice and dice. Yeah, slice and dice, cold and meek, ruthless predator, and just getting back out. You know, just a lot of free damage that Jax can't really answer too well. Looks like he's electing to stick with the same summoner spells as the Ghost Exhaust, and we will have a Jungle Tryndamere.
Yeah, let's see if the Jungle Tryndamere can eventually start split pushing in the end. I guess that's what Tryndamere does. Right?
Yeah, an excellent split pushing team here. Only concerns I have for this XKP team is that Lee Sin is probably one of the best counter junglers in the game due to his high mobility, and I don't see Tryndamere being a very good pick of defending against counter jungles or dueling pre-6 especially.
Well, that's true. That's true. But there are also more camps on the map right now. So if Tryndamere can just avoid Lee Sin at all, he can secure his buffs and try to just work around Lee Sin.
That's true. iRise is a fantastic jungler, and if he keeps track of those timers on those blue and red buffs and just constantly confronts them there, I could see a huge advantage going over to TCG. Sorry, at least on the jungler side.
Yeah, definitely that will be a problem. That's true. Fizz against Gragas. That's an exciting matchup. I mean, they're gonna be close the whole time, both melee.
Yeah. They do have different kinds of melee kits here, though, of course. Gragas does have that long-range poke. On the other hand, Fizz has to get just real up close and personal.
Right. But they both... Fizz has 2 dashes, and he can use either one to dodge the barrels.
That's true. So it's going to be a lot of eyes on this Boran, seeing how well he can avoid these skill shots and possibly turn it around on this Gragas.
Right.
And because avoiding the damage is one thing, but taking advantage of them losing a spell is another thing. That's what separates a good player from a great player, I think.
I think you're right.
All right, and once again in the bot lane, looks very similar. We got a AOE large stun Annie and the Varus again, and on the other side we have the Zyra again, good at locking down and disengage, and a long range burst poke with Jinx.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, this time Jinx actually has a doesn't have an escape like Lucian, but he does have CCC, so he can control the lane a bit better. What I think
Hmm.
is somewhat suboptimal for the lineup for XKP is that they have two sort of split pushers, Jax and Tryndamere,
Hmm.
but the rest of the team really doesn't have a disengage besides a Fizz ult maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe okay, Varus ult and okay, I guess they can sort of disengage for that, but
Hmm.
hmm.
You got a very good point here. Purple team has a TCG has a great disengage with that Strangle Thorns and with that Dragon Kick and that Exploding Cask. If they get into a fight they don't want to get into, they can just disengage it immediately. And that's a perfect counter for this XKP team actually, because Tryndamere spinning slashes in, you just knock him back. Annie gets a good Tibbers, or there's a great chain of corruption from Varus, or even just a great Shark from Fizz. Just
Right.
knock them all back, and you can just restart that fight. I think TCG just won this pick phase again. They picked some great champions, especially in this circumstance.
I think purple team wants the team fight though. I mean their comp is pretty built for that. But blue team is very for the split push orientated strategy with Tryndamere and Jax.
Yeah, it's very interesting that they have a very split push centered team, but they have a lot of all in champions like Fizz and Annie. I would have liked to see like maybe a Nidalee
Yeah.
or a Caitlyn perhaps. The excellent champions for split pushing, and
To poke and not actually fight, just disengage immediately.
yeah, I can see XKP with a really ballsy team here. They don't have a real official tank here, unless Jax is gonna ignore the damage and just go straight tanking. Versus the purple team has some very good init tankiness from the Lee Sin and the Renekton.
Right, and the Gragas passive.
The Grag is passive as well, yes.
Definitely. I don't Red Riding Annie.
It's creepy.
Pool Party Renekton. Okay, let's watch him back a few times.
Yes, Steven Jackson tells me that, you can tell a good Renekton player from a great Renekton player by how much they spam those emotions.
Ah,
Especially that back animation. So let's see how good Devilish is here. And we're on the Rift. Alright, let's rearrange these figures here. So actually, one thing I did notice in the last game is that Calvini, while he started with the warding totem, he actually traded that out later for the sweeping lens,
ah,
and that's what he's going with again this time. He's gonna go with he's gonna be the one with the sweeping lens.
right.
Everyone else on the warding totem.
It's players adapting to the new meta.
Yeah,
They're learning
and
fast. It's good.
looks like XKP is going with the exact same strategy. They're just rushing 5 warding totems. They don't want that sweeping lens.
Yeah, PCG's going for an invade. 5-man bot at the blue side.
Yeah.
Bush. Let's see if they can make. Oh,
Varus has to be careful here.
I think Varus
Oh,
is
he's
gonna
gonna
catch
spot
them.
them. He's gonna spot them. He needs to back away though.
30 seconds until
Yeah,
minions
can Zarya get a
spawn.
root off? I think. Oh, flash. Oh.
Varus flashes away as well. Excellent flash, but purple team's going to see their invade spotted, and I would have liked to see Annie drop a ward, at least in one of the bushes nearby to at least get some sense of where they're at. Not dropping any ward whatsoever, it just kind of puts you in a very bad position. You don't know what's going on.
Right, Tryndamere looks like he's gonna just decide accept the red buff steal and go to take the enemy red buff, but the Renekton's gonna go back.
Yeah,
Gonna see him. Fizz wards.
good ward from Fizz. Oh, he goes the wrong way though. They're going to back out. Both teams just satisfied with dropping wards off in each other's jungle.
Right.
One thing to note here, XKP, they're opting to go with the double relic shield this time.
Here we go, another instance of players adapting to the new meta.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh,
Aside from that, everything looks about the same.
purple side cheese in the.
Oh, it misses, but the
Oh, the anti-hitter's
Main top
stun
is
ready
good.
though. But
Oh.
is countered. Oh.
well played by both teams. That grasping root's missing, unfortunately. Might have gotten them that kill.
Yeah, I felt like if Annie was there earlier, she would have done a lot more as well.
Yeah. Both bottom lanes walking out with 80 carries hurting a little bit, so looks like Lee Sin
Right.
gonna
Like you said-
follow this after all.
Like you said, he's getting ready for the counter jungle.
He has that ward on that red buff. He knows exactly where he is. Tryndamere has no idea.
And that ward, that blue ward that was here, that just ran out. Oh,
He got hit by a Q. He needs to get out of there. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh man.
Lee Sin managed to fight the Q away. Grog is flashing in. Lee Sin, can he hit the resonating strike? He does. He's gonna follow up and get first blood. It is too little too late.
Lee Sin and Gragas feeling the race.
Yeah, really dangerous to be doing Tryndamere jungle like that. Especially if you see that Q on you, you just gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
You cannot outduel Lee Sin. His early game damage is massive, and Tryndamere not quite the best. Not the best dueler.
Not the early levels.
Yeah.
Later in the game, he will be
Yes.
formidable.
So early lead going over to TCG. See what they do with it.
Right, and again, you saw that
Top lane Jax.
Jackson Renekton.
Both of them just trading stuns and some damage. Renekton coming slightly ahead of that one.
So you saw again that Gragas was there before Fizz, even though it was on blue side.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if because the lane was pushed to Fizz and he wanted to clear the wave, or what exactly.
Perhaps it's just that early ward advantage that they had on that red buff there.
Oh right, but I mean, if,
Oh wow! Soul Ignite's going out. Oh,
oh,
Q doesn't quite connect to get that kill.
close.
Yeah, key thing to note is that Fizz blew his playful trickster extremely early in that fight. You know, he couldn't save that for when the actual barrels were coming out. We have Lee Sin waiting patiently in the bot lane jungle as he wants to counter jungle him some more.
Just looking for where Tryndamere is, and Tryndamere is smartly avoiding him and then playing the blue jungle.
He's gonna come through again. Lee Sin's gonna see him.
Yep, Gragas is ready.
Oh man, he might die again. Q connects.
Tries to get away. Comes Gragas.
Excellent ward there.
damn.
Yeah, this is just a rough game from Tryndamere. TCG definitely taking advantage of this Tryndamere jungle. They're not letting him ramp up at all. We do have a very low Gragas though on this side, so let's see if Fizz can take advantage even though he's got that 2-level deficit.
Yeah, 2 levels is pretty big. Especially at this point.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Wow! Oh my god, just gets
That was
deleted.
painful.
Great play by Hayes Law, using the explosive cast and body slamming him in mid-air, and just putting out massive damage onto Fizz. Nothing you could do about that. Again, this game is just going out of control way too fast for this XKP team. Bot lane's holding just fine, but
Tryndamere's a ward now for his jungle.
yeah, Lee Sin is just taking advantage of this. This is why you really need that sweeping lens on a jungler. You need to know where those wards are. You could probably save yourself. Grafting Root sits onto Varus, but gonna get away just fine. Jinx
man.
putting a lot of damage out. Flame Chomper's not gonna get him. Annie's low on
He's getting
position here.
close though.
Has to flash, but it's gonna get away just safely. Hail of
Oh.
arrows sits onto Jinx. Can you hit the piercing arrow?
So low. Counterattack. Takes a tower hit.
Bot lane is responding quite well, but Lee Sin might be coming down bot lane here. Ward spots him out though. They're gonna see him coming, especially for that tri-bush. Are they gonna stick around? They need to back off.
Lee Sin bot.
Yeah, where's Tryndamere? Q does not
backing.
connect. They need to back off this tower. They can't stay
Oh,
here.
they see Lee Sin. The ward.
They do
decide
have
to
high enough
stay.
health.
Oh,
Annie
connects.
gets hit by the Q. Tower is
Stuns though,
stun
instant
off.
stun.
Great exhaust. Tower is not going to get it. Flash. If he gets it. Flame Chompers. Oh wow,
Oh.
Varus makes some big plays. Jinx has to flash away to survive that, and turns a 1-for-1 around quite nicely. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, both teams trading off again,
Gragas
but
dives on Fizz, yeah.
Fizz definitely taking advantage in that fight as he gets the healthy 500 gold bounty there.
Right, but he also loses quite a few minions to the tower. Keeps that
Indeed.
deficit in CS and experience.
Yeah, he finally has that Sheen now, so I wonder if that's going to be a big difference maker here.
Is that gonna be enough though? Gragas almost has a theme.
That's a good point.
It's a good play by Varus though, finishing off Lee Sin and almost killing Jinx.
Yeah, Varus is playing extremely well in these last 2 games. You can definitely tell he loves that champion, and he's got a lot of practice on it.
Fizz is just going in straight in. Yeah, I think that's play for Trickster. And Ignite.
He's not
Okay.
6 yet, though. He does not have that Chum the Waters yet.
How close is he to 6 though?
He's still got about a
Quarter of a level?
2/8, yeah. Yeah, quarter.
In the top lane, Jax is 30 farm down from Renekton.
So, I mean, as you can see, TCG definitely has a big advantage here in both levels and farm and kills, and gold as well, actually. But clearly, you know, this is 3K. This is still early in the game.
Right.
TCG still has all game to, XKP has all game to make
Fizz,
some
diving
plays.
Fizz makes a counter attack. Lee Sin drops down to like 200 health. Wow, okay.
Lee Sin is very ballsy. He's just going extremely ham every opportunity he gets.
And Fizz as well, it's just...
Just Q straight into that barrel there.
I feel like if the ult connected. Oh, the flash to Lee Sin Q. Okay. Trinimir's on the side. He's coming in for something.
Trinimir finally having that ultimate is going to be able to survive because of it. This is a little low. Might be looking for something here.
Oh.
Might be baiting here. He
Lee
does
Sin.
bait it. Lee Sin
Oh. But is that enough damage? No, the shield. Spell shield.
just gets baited out. Trinimir might be coming in for more, but this might be a little too risky. Oh, excellent body slam away from the spinning flash. Baited so well.
That was unfortunate.
XKP a little too desperate here for kills. Trinimir, he's I don't know, he's level 6 right now. He's got 3 deaths, 25 farm. I think he really shouldn't be going for these fights right now. What do you think?
I don't know, I think if they communicated better, because when Trinimir went in, Fizz was just started from farming minions. Okay, Lee Sin stealing the red buff, Renekton proxy farming. At least they haven't got any towers advantages yet, so that's the thing.
Yeah, Dragon has not been gone for either yet, so there's still a lot of big objectives in this game that could really change the outlook of this. Objectives do win games. Grafton Roots does hit theirs, but they can't do anything with it.
Why is he taking the bush? Why didn't he just farm? Okay, Fizz is there,
Fizz-
that's why.
Right, some of the water sits under Renekton. Renekton has
Comes
to
the
blow
gank.
exhaust. Exhaust comes out, but he's going to slice and dice away from that. They do not have Flash to chase after him.
Yeah.
He's going to survive.
Yeah, the Fizz didn't use that Playful Trickster that early.
Yeah, we talked about how vital that was going to be. Oh, Zyra going in from the bot lane.
Oh,
Tibbers-
and he blows Tibbers.
Stranglethorn goes out. Chain of Corruption. Both getting knocked out. Hail of Arrows goes out, but the exhaust is too much on Varus. I think they're going to get away from this.
They're still chasing though.
Yeah, and they still...
Tibbers goes down.
Zap and the Grafton Roots. Annie's coming in from the side. Mega Death Rocking's on to Annie. She's going to get the kill on the Jinx, but she's probably going to die for it, yeah. Meanwhile, Fizz is getting double teamed here in the mid lane. Oh wow, and the barrel body slam damage is too much.
Shurimir's gonna look for something. Is he gonna? He's gonna look for something.
Going really hard right now. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Lee Sin's still there. That's some damage right there.
A lot of damage. Wow. Yeah, as we talked about before the game started, the Fizz Playful Trickster is going to be an extremely huge factor into this. The huge play, and he's using him very aggressively rather than defensively.
Right.
And I mean, I know a lot of pros like to use that Playful Trickster a lot, so I usually see that one being maxed first. If you actually look at his skills, he's maxing his W first, which is a little strange. And he's got 2 levels in that. Oh wow, a lot of damage going out onto Annie and Varus, Exploding Cask. Annie's still going in, gets hit by the Q. Barrel's gonna get it.
Oh,
Varus
Lee Sin's
flash
low. Can they? They can't.
No, they can't do it.
They can't see inside the river.
Again, some miscommunication. Fizz throws
Oh, but Lee Sin's there. There's a ward. It gets sniped.
Varus, oh, this is the hail arrows. Trinamir is gonna try and get some redemption here, but
The damage is
yeah,
back from Gragas.
too much.
Fizz is coming around the dragon though.
I don't know what he's doing here though. I thought he was gonna Playful Trickster over that wall.
Yeah.
He's very indecisive right now, and that's gonna be his bane right now. He's just gonna wait in that bush for someone who's never gonna come.
Gragas just gets out. Vault tower's gonna go down.
Yeah,
Been destroyed.
if you're gonna play Fizz really aggressively, I really would have liked to see that Playful Trickster maxed first. That way you can get that low cooldown.
Jax Renekton. Jax actually came out ahead on that trade.
Seems just to be a wet noodle fight up here, as both top laners just whacking away at each other, not really doing much. Content with just farming, although Renekton showing a huge CS lead here so far.
Alright, but despite that, Jax is still going pretty even in the trades.
Ooh,
Oh shit, what's in the jungle?
Gragas flashes for that blue buff, but doesn't get it. He really wanted it.
Oh, Gragas coming from behind. Jax is in trouble.
I don't know if Jax notices his. Exploding Cask is down, so he doesn't have a chance. Blows the ultimate. Dominus comes out. No Counter-Strike though, and
Counter-Strike was down.
gonna be an easy kill for TCG. Increases gold lead 415. Chain of Corruption coming on Desire. Hail arrows. Bear's gonna pick up a kill, but Jinx damage.
Oh shit, I was looking top. Sorry.
No worries. And there's double kill for Jinx. He's going back in. But that's gonna be his downfall there. Yeah, honestly the bot lane could have won that fight, but they focused a lot of their spells and a lot of their damage onto Zyra instead of Jinx, while everything TCG used was onto Varus. So
Right. That's the thing.
getting rid of that 80 carry is much bigger priority than getting rid of your support first. Exhaust coming on a Renekton. Jax is trying to 2v1 here.
I think I don't. Oh, he does it.
Picks up a Renekton kill. He's gonna try and run away from this, but the Gragas damage is immense.
Auto attack. Yeah.
He's got that Athene's, he's got that Sorcerer Shoes, and he's got that needlessly large rod. He's doing quite well for himself.
Varus is coming in, but Lee Sin's behind Varus. Is Varus no? Oh.
Q connects and the Dragon Kick, and he tries to save him, but too little, too late.
Lee Sin's red buff connects, and he's in trouble.
And he's gonna die here again. Yeah. Extremely well played. TCG just commanding this game right now. Fizz coming in from the back, but he's got a 4-level disadvantage on the Gragas. Again, initiating with that Playful Trickster.
Yeah.
Misses the Chum the Waters, but
They
still
get
gets
him
the Chum.
though. It's the important thing. 500
They-
gold.
Still do get that, that's true. Wow. Going pretty hard onto this Varus in the bot lane, but Chain of Corruption's gonna hit onto Zyra and Jinx. Chain of Corruption comes out as Jax. Super Mega Death Rocket actually hits onto Varus, threading the needle there. He's gonna get away just fine as Jax picks up the Zyra kill. Piercing arrow in the Disintegrate. There's a lot of damage to Jinx.
Jax picks up 2 kills. Let's see if we can snowball something else with this.
Yeah, that's some large money for him. That's 300 gold for the additionally from the Jinx kill, and this is exactly what XKP needs. Let's see if they can keep working off this.
Recton split pushing, nothing much to do there. Gragas gets his blue buff. Alright, TCG is getting ready for a second round of attack.
Yeah, TCG team looks really impressive right now, but I'm seeing a lot of questionable decisions coming out. A lot of very ballsy tower dives, a lot of very overextended areas, but I mean...
He's just feeling very confident, maybe overconfident.
Maybe a little overconfident, yeah. But I'm trying to take this dragon, they won't see him steal it. Some of the waters comes out!
Ult connects, Varus.
Jordan has to secure that
wow,
one.
that body slam, straight into Fizz.
Yeah, wow. I don't know how smart that was going in with the Playful Trickster. I would have liked to see him go around the Dragon Pit and then Q in and Playful Trickster out.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a good idea at all unless he had like a whole team.
Lee Sin going extremely deep here. I'm not sure what he's going for there.
There you go. Lee Sin went too ham. It's
yeah.
Oh, can we catch Gragas though?
Grog is going ham as well. And
I'll get
another
off.
kill for Varus.
Arrow.
But perhaps it's just a distraction as Renekton and Zyra push down the mid lane second tier turret. Chain of Corruption comes out. Renekton has to blow the Dominus, and he's going to try and slice and dice away. They're just going to turn on the Zyra here, flexible flash, but the Disintegrate's going to get a stun onto Zyra. Strangleforms comes out, but 4 versus 1. I don't see Zyra getting out of that.
Yep. Jinx and Renekton.
Jinx and Renekton coming. They're going to try to initiate on this as they do still have the numbers game. They're still really low. Jackson, that's 1 kill for Jinx. She is dating this extremely well.
Is low. Jinx is making something.
Varus takes out with his face, saving his teammates. Jinx hits the barrier, but the red buff from on Varus is shooting her there.
Annie. Oh, piercing arrow.
A lot of damage, and he's going to be on a killing spree with that one. That's a huge fight for XKP. They got to be careful they don't overstay here, as Lee Sin's coming back down.
Yeah. Varus double buff, pretty strong.
So can you tell me exactly what went wrong for TCG there?
That specific fight, or?
Yeah, what did TCG do that just kind of lost that for them? I mean, they have obviously a huge gold lead here, and you know, they still didn't win that.
I mean, Lee Sin went in by himself in mid, got picked off. Gragas got picked off chasing Annie, and then eventually Zyra got picked off while Renekton started running, and then when Renekton and Jinx left, they tried to make a 2v4. So that wasn't too bad, I guess.
Lee Sin getting caught out in the jungle. Grog is there to save him. Chum the Waters does connect.
Jax follows up.
Oh, Exploding Cat comes out, but Jackson's still going to get a kill on that Lee Sin. Exhaust. But they're not going to chase that.
Yeah. 3 against 2. Numbers still matter.
Yeah. You can definitely start to see the late game starting to come out for this XKP team, as this Jax is starting to get pretty huge here.
Yep. Renekton continues split pushing. Gragas is just walking straight into their face.
Oh, he hits the flash body slam. Chain of Corruption is going to miss on the Jinx, actually.
Gragas goes down though. From the Waters lands on
he has the flash. He's flashing right after him. He uses exhaust. Oh, she's going to get away. Stranglethorns manages to disengage. Super Mega Death Rocket's going to hit on Tryndamere, but that's going to keep him. He's still going to stay alive. Overall, 2 for 1.
Renekton's coming from behind. They're still in trouble.
And he's got that stun up. Can she save everyone?
I don't think
Zap's going to hit on Tryndamere. Dominus is coming out. Tryndamere does have that ultimate, so it's going to keep him alive a little bit longer, and TCG is going to back off. Zap does not connect. Neither does the Resonating Strike. Piercing Arrow, however, is going to do a lot of damage to Jinx.
His life's filling that all up. Can she? Now let's see if they can hold. Zyra's top, Lee Sin's bot, is pushing all 3 lanes right now.
You know, despite having a 13k gold lead right now, it doesn't really look like TCG is really that far ahead. It looks like XKP is like either playing really well or TCG is positioning very poorly.
Yeah, I think it's the latter more. TCG started to go in 2 at a time with Gragas and Lee Sin. And they get just getting outnumbered in these whole fights. Okay. Trinamir just burn flash to get out of danger.
Floating cast comes out, but this time Fizz managing to use its Playful Trickster well to avoid that damage. I'd like to see them try and start some sort of fight now that they know that some big ultimates are down right now. Stranglethorns is down, the Dominus is down, the Exploding Cask is down.
Maybe they can catch Jinx from rotating between mid and top.
Renekton and Grog is trying to push down this middle turn. They're trying to rotate down as they are over.
Go for Annie. Annie
They really want this Annie. This is a lot. Some of the water's going to hit on the Gragas, and the Varus is going to kill Lee Sin. And that's a double kill for Varus.
Yeah, they
Again,
were pretty deep.
TCG going extremely deep for support Annie. This is very strange, very uncharacteristic. Grafton who says hit on the Jax. Varus is here to back him up though. Counter-Strike is going to stun them both. Stranglethorns is going to knock Varus up, and they're going to get away from that. Super Mega Death Rocket just barely misses Fizz there.
Just tasting the bush.
Yeah,
is he gonna back or is, oh no? Jinx.
He can Playful Trickster away from that zap. I think she's not going to chase him.
So Jinx was top the whole time.
Yeah.
Split pushing.
Oh, and he's going to use a Mocking Shot on the Jinx. But the Flame Chompers are going to discourage him from chasing. I think XKP is just getting a little too bloodlust here, you know? They get some great kills on the base. I'd like to see them, you know, maybe tone it down a little bit afterwards. They're almost forcing fights right afterwards, and they're just getting caught by Zyra grasping roots or Jinx, and they end up not quite getting as much out of that fight as they should.
I don't know. Oh. I feel like they should go aggressive when they know they have the numbers advantage though.
That's true. But as we mentioned before, they have an extremely good disengage composition. Oh wow.
At least Trinamir didn't have ult, I guess.
Varus putting a lot of damage onto this Lee Sin. Lee Sin has to back away with using Safeguard.
Oh, Fizz just gets ulted by Gragas and dies. Half health, nothing.
TCG just showing some supremacy in this pit composition, just separating and searching, destroying this XKP team right now.
Yeah, you can see Gragas with 450 AP. You see Fizz with 160. This discrepancy is starting to matter.
Yeah, this is a 15,000 gold lead right now for TCG, and they have 6 towers. They have almost every single dragon, which they're going to get another one right now, Lee Sin, and Varus is going to try and stop him, but
oh, and he gets too close to a bush. Doesn't even check it. It's just Varus flashes past Renekton to safety. Oh god.
Yeah, XKP looks to be in panic mode as they're just having some positional errors all over the place.
Jax.
Jax is going in by himself. Fizz is going to Strangle the Waters, and Dominus is going to go out. Next is going to have to run away using Slice and Dice. Trinamir using the ultimate, trying to put some more damage out, but just not enough yet. He's not going to survive that. Gragas hits the flash body slam, and that's a triple kill for Jinx. That is 4 for 1, and TCG is definitely going to take this inhibitor down.
We saw Varus there trying to kite, but once he got in too close, Gragas just used all his skills, and that was all Varus' HP. 3 skills.
Yeah. Rock is tanking tower shots for free here, just no respect.
Trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Making a statement.
I see. Strong statement.
Alright, with that mid inhibitor down, all lanes are going to get some additional pushing power, so going to make getting those extra towers even more difficult for XKP. Oh,
he does smite steal. There we go.
Yeah.
Something.
This does open opportunity for Baron though for TCG if they choose to take it right now, as they do know that smite is down. Looks like they're just going to be content with taking their jungle.
Interesting. Trinamir has a boost of swiftness.
That is interesting. He opted to go Wriggle's Lantern and Static Shiv. I mean, I understand the Static Shiv is quite strong with that spinning slash, but you know, he doesn't have that much damage nor tankiness. Right. So you know, this is a very squishy XKP team comp.
Trinamir's getting out through the backside.
That's a spinning slash over the wall, but I don't know if he's gonna get out of this. Oh.
Renekton aggro's Baron with the Sunfire Cape. It's like, oh shit, gotta get out.
I wish you could toggle that on and off. Honestly, like
Yeah, you
think
should.
it's the worst thing when you're top lane or jungler and you have that Sunfire Cape and you're just trying to kill a ward. So TCG's can take their time here. They're gathering around top lane, looking like they might do a Baron as they've cleared out every ward except for the one in the back.
Although there's 2 blue wards there, so I don't know. They just don't care, I guess. At this point, the blue team really can't contest, I guess.
I don't know. Trinimir's coming in hot, and
It's down to
Houston's
3,000.
waiting for him. Chum the Water's gonna hit on the Zyra, but not
They're
connected.
fighting.
Chance Corruption's gonna hit on it. It's gonna start spraying everyone. Stranglethorn comes out. That's a huge damage from the Gragas exploding cast. Dominus.
They get Jinx, but
Dax gets the shutdown on the Jinx, but at what cost? They lost three of their carries for it.
oh, they get Gragas as well, though.
Baron does not go down, but Grass and Roots hits on Annie, and that's gonna be a double kill for Renekton. Fizz just trying to run away here. He's got that Playful Trickster up, so he's probably gonna get away just fine. It's a 2 for 4, which is not exactly worth it, but they did manage to stop that Baron if there's any consolation prize. Fizz has to flash away. Again, using that Playful Trickster extremely aggressively.
Oh,
He goes in.
Can you get out, though? Renekton still? Oh, Renekton backs off the tower.
Gonna get out, but they're gonna get this top inhibitor tower. Jax is back up with that home guard, so he's gonna rush in here. Counter Strike goes out,
Wow,
actually
Varus
misses.
just takes down Lee Sin.
Exhaust is on this Zyra right now. Hail of arrows at the shutdown for Fizz, and he's still going. He wants this Renekton. That Chum the Waters is gonna be up pretty soon. It's up now. Can you hit it? Oh, he does manage to cut off the path, so not a bad ultimate. And killing spree for Fizz.
They just successfully defended, sort of.
They did. They lost the top inhibitor tower, but they managed to keep the important things. They kept the inhibitor alive, and they kept Baron alive. So, the major objectives are still there. As well as their own inhibitor about to respawn soon. So, if there's any time for XKP to make a comeback, it's now. Look for TCG to hopefully make a Baron error here. Looks like Jax is rushing a Hextech Gunblade over a Blade of the Ruin King. What do you think about that?
It's very interesting. The attack speed would be nice, but I don't
Agreed.
know. I think it's situational.
TCG starting Baron here again. This time they XKP has no wards, but looks like they might suspect something as Fizz is coming around the back.
Baron's
TCG's
pretty
gonna
low
know.
now.
Like, yeah, they're
Baron's down to
taking their
2,000 now.
time.
It's gonna be gone. Yeah, Baron's gone.
Strangleforward comes out. He connects two. Oh wow! Some of the waters connects, but they already killed 2 of them. Undying Rage has to go out. Trinimir,
Oh.
dodges the Super Mega Death Rocket and is gonna get away. Renekton flashes and the Dom is gonna pick up the kill.
AoE. Just the fact that he was there was enough to kill Trinimir.
Yeah, a little too much hesitation from XKP. You know, they didn't have it warded, so they were really nervous as to go in or not. And
Yeah, to be fair, Baron went down too fast.
it did. And is going extremely aggressive there. He's gonna lose his life for that. Shut down.
Blown up. Last one alive, Varus.
Varus can do it by himself. The last man. This is the Alamo.
Can he defend? Jinx is Guardian Angel, so it doesn't really matter.
Here comes
Oh,
Jax.
Jax is back.
Zonius is gonna block the
Gragas.
counter strike, and wow, they're just gonna melt him. Zap's gonna check on Varus. He's gonna try and stop him, but that's an ace for the TCG. Sorry.
Trinimir comes back. He goes back right to them.
He can't. I don't see him doing this, and looks like that's gonna be a good game. And game 2 goes to TCG as they take a 2-0 set. Just continuing their dominating run of the, I believe it's the Green League, and that puts it at 6-0, tied for first place.
You can see the goal differential at the end there. It's about 27,000.
That's massive, yeah. And you know, obviously TCG play extremely well. Can you think of any of the big factors that really swung it in their favor, or perhaps things that XKP could do better in order to get on this level. Because as you can see, XKP played extremely well, actually. At least I believe so. They responded really well to some ganks, and they stayed in the game despite how big the gold differential was.
I feel like their bot lane was doing fairly well. Um, their mid, just unfortunately, after the first death, just Gragas snowballed out of control. Jax didn't do too well CSing, but he kept trading evenly with Renekton, so that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I agree. Top lane definitely seemed to fall behind both games. Bot lane seemed to held its own quite well, and again, I've mentioned it several times, but I really would like to see that playful trickster be used either more defensively or at least maxed first, so you could have that utility. Um,
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good idea,
yeah, in this situation, I might almost recommend that
especially if you're behind.
XKP do a lane swap there and send the bot lane to go try and stop this top lane CS domination. And
Well, it's the top lane. I don't think the top lane was that big of a deal actually. I mean, Jax was about 60% of Renekton's farm, and he was trading evenly. I mean, if you can trade evenly, and not, I think the mid lane was the largest problem, mid and jungle,
mid and jungle.
right? I mean, like you said, Lee Sin was all over Trinimir's jungle.
Yeah, it's extremely dangerous to be playing a Tryndamere jungle. I mean, it's good to play it, but you have to have a lot of wards on your team just to cover the jungle, know when people are coming, and collapse right when you see them coming, and just give your jungle as much support as possible. It's just way too risky to be playing a very squishy, non-good dueling jungle by yourself.
So it can work in certain situations, I believe. Like if you know where the enemy jungler is going to be, you can start directly opposing him. He won't have enough time to get to your second buff when you get there and take it. Because with the smite buff, I think you can smite your. Yeah, I think you can smite. Okay, let's say you save your smite, you get a leash, and then you get to your second buff before they can get there. If they start directly opposing you.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna have to. They can't like walk straight through mid lane. They're gonna have to walk around, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, those are some great games played by both teams. I think while it was a 2-0 to TCG, I really liked how well XKP played this game.
Right. Their bot lane was phenomenal. They kept stayed in there.
Indeed, and I'll give a shout out to this Dr. Cox. For his first game in the UOLCS, he played quite well. Those various ultimates were spot on.
Yeah, he was. Was he the sub?
He was a sub.
He was a sub. Sub. Indeed, I
Yeah.
think Varus would be the MVP of this game, even though he's on a losing team. He still pulled out some pretty significant plays.
All right. Well, we got the next game going over. We have TCG playing again against my team, Picture of a Duck. So
All right. Good luck.
we're gonna have to swap the casting over to Reed and Austin here. And thanks for tuning in with us. And hope you watch my game.
Yes. Good luck, Yushin, and good luck to the next streamers. I'll hand it over now.